Charles Woodley.
Yes, good afternoon. I would like to make some comments some remarks based on comments that were made. Mr. Klopp said he deals with facts, and I want to get the facts out here as quick as possible. Government, based on how things transpired with the setting up of the Wise Men Committee, which was an initiative, as was mentioned, taken by us. We asked for a committee to start to look at the issues. We asked for dialogue over and over, and when Richard Van Zwol agreed to that decision, he said, I will appoint one and you will appoint one. That was knocked off the table disrespectfully, and two persons were chosen. One of them, who is Rufendrall, refused already in Aruba to sign off the budget that was approved by the government. We moved from there. And next thing you said, that we threatened persons not to go speak. We sent a letter and said, based on that, because you already made an agreement, broke it, unlike many other agreements that you have made, you made that agreement, you broke that agreement about persons being allowed to participate in this committee, and you changed it. We went further and we said, based on that, civil servants will not be granted during working hours time to go and speak to them. There is no facts or no letter proving that we threatened anyone not to go to this, and you need to stop saying that. We said not in working hours based on the thing, so that is not factual. Another thing, let me finish, because I'm here a long time. Let me finish, and I watch everybody took their time. When you speak about laws and abiding by laws, then you owe station people 8 years of gelijkheid, because the Dutch constitution states that everyone that lives within the Netherlands, and you so firmly said we are part of the Netherlands, is entitled to the same treatment under the same circumstances. So if we are in the Netherlands, go back 8 years and pay the people the monies, the pensioners, and those who are social, because you are condemning the government for not dealing with this. So let us do the calculation, right? Let us look at how much the pensioners and even those that were dead because the family had the extra cost from them, and we pay from 2010 up until now under the equal that we talk about in the grondwet. And this is not far in the constitution. This is the first article in the Dutch constitution. All right, so you violated that, and you were allowed to violate that. And I will say one more thing. I see that you like this interruption when it's coming from your way, but it's okay. You said I'm smiling. You said I'm smiling. You said I was smiling.
This is you have to reject this, otherwise I don't answer your question.
I didn't ask you to answer because you weren't going to answer anyway. You said this morning I asked you a question. I asked you, and I'm going to leave the public with this. I asked you this morning, when you take away democracy, right? Because that is what you did. What is left? Are we under a dictatorship? And I demand an answer for that one.
Yeah. I have to repeat it again. But you are the one who were responsible in the last local government for these roads. You are the one who were not delivering. Yeah, you can become angry on this. But let's be honest. If you blame me for something, and I can say it for the fourth time already. I can say it for the fourth time already. No, you don't speak about roads, of course. No.
Hey.
the emails and all of the correspondence to attach to that. And those information I will put out there because the next person that they put, because in the last minute they said this gentleman who is from Airway S would be taking over the case. And his name is Patrick. I don't know his last name, so I'm going to call names because I have facts. And Patrick said to us, we had a discussion. In that discussion, I have the minutes for that meeting also. We had our Dutch lawyer who was on the radio for us today, Mr. Hardenborgers. We had Mr. Sim and Malvin Timber and other members from E&I was there. And we said, we presented a plan. They said, well, that plan can't work. We need to create a new plan. We asked them, why can't this plan work? And it was said to them, and all of these persons were there also, it was said to them, if this plan can't work, then why not? He said, because things change. Maybe the contract changed, the way we make up contracts. I said, okay, let's go over the contract and let's change that part because we have legal minds also here. I said, you are disregarding your counterparts on this side of the ocean when we have been building roads for years that we use and roads that last, and you're now telling me that we are not competent of building the roads. I say, if you want to control your money, if you want to control the process, you can do that, but don't tell us that we are not competent. The last information that we received from Patrick, is Patrick said to us, his suggestion is that we hire 3 persons from the ministry to the tune of 700,000 euros or dollars for a period of 1.5 years, and after that we will have to hire an external consultant to the tune of $3 million. Already from that money we took out 600,000 to finish with the harbor. We took the monies that were generated from the New Star contract, which you fought against also, and we started to invest in roads here. And the second road is being built here. So don't tell me we don't take roads seriously. And when we had that contract, when we came to that contract with the New Star, the kingdom representative, the minister, everyone fought that we wouldn't get this money from New Star. Until today they're fighting. I hope they don't punish New Star now. And we were expecting other monies. And Mr. Gittins didn't talk to you on a professional level, but he did the reports. We have the 4th report ready, and I think it is also upon you a responsibility to present the budget, to present the figures and talk the truth, because you talk about facts. So when you talk about, let's talk about the grondwet, forget the roads, because we were working on the roads, not from your money, but from the monies that we received from the New Star contract.
Can we have your attention, please? We have 2-3 more speakers as we are on the hour. We will have Walter, Sean, and Isa. Walter Hellebrand is standing here a while. Let him have his say. Sean Bennett indicated a while back. And we also have Isa